Welcome to Blacksburg, Virginia, this picturesque setting, home to the Hokies, a team that prides itself on bringing the lunch pail to work every single week. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead, a top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, against the 18th ranked team, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Hokies will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Notre Dame's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. There's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
And here's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first downs.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Virginia Tech's offense out there for their first possession. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across from them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The Hokies come to the line in the hurry-up. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pressure is coming. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Hokies will send their punt team onto the field.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Gets the returner to the ground. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They're going to run it here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Took contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. But begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And the back now goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hokies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I over the years have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Druckenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Loss of 4. Brings up 3rd down.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Gets rid of it on the move. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And they've got the returner corralled. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back and make it easy on the quarterback. Hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. Refusing to be brought down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Virginia 10, 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll hand it off. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Takes the handoff again. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in pistol. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Hokies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run the option. And they hand it off to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on the screen. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Hokies looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards on the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? They'll try the right here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he'll be brought down.
You're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And It's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's pretending.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll kick it away here. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Defense not pressing this time. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, it gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second.
right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Third down coming up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Tackle on the play at the 10-yard line. Second down coming up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Hokies. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they get set now to try the PAT.
For the extra point.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And they'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money. They're able to move the sticks.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
Incomplete.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. And it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Hokies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the run here, lets it go. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they will claim the second half lead. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Just great timing here with this quarterback and his wide receiver to pick up this first down. And really over the years, that's what Notre Dame's get back to consistently, is being able to...
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
And just like that... life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal was obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Williams. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame. No chance to catch him.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game. It's 21 apiece.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And the Hokies come to the line in a hurry up.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. No huddle now for the offense.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Look out, he's got some space.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Give it to the back again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
On third down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Hokies will have to kick this away. That's his 4th punt already today. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receiver in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Mark down at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them the 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes the handoff. Inside the 10. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 31, Virginia Tech 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And looking to throw now on first down. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes a quick catch. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
The offense starts with excellent field position. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs, it's Williams. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And the back gets the football. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And there's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The Hokies will crank up the tempo.
Offense facing 4th down.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And the Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And now the handoff. Oh, what a move. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. They'll feed the back again. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.